Harbin is a Korean period piece action thriller drama about Korean independence. We're following An Jung-an. He is a freedom fighter who made a really large decision after a battle on a mountain at the beginning of the film. Now, the beginning of this movie kind of sets the tone of what kind of movie it's going to be. We're following a bunch of people, Korean resistance fighters arguing, and then finally An shows up and they want him to explain himself of why he let a Japanese leader that they captured go, because during normal wartime you're not allowed to execute prisoners. So he did that, and it ended up biting him in the ass, and they lost a lot of men. And now he wants to go after the Japanese prime minister in an assassination mission. So the beginning of the film is very heavy-handed. There's a really brutal, muddy warfare sequence that's really melodramatic and over the top. And you kind of realize what kind of movie this is. This isn't going to be like a thrilling film like The Age of Shadows, which was definitely better directed and better story and tension. This one was a little bit meandering and all over the place. And his squad basically have to find contacts, get weapons and explosives so they can ambush a train in Harbin. And there's a mole, and they have to weed out the mole. It has the same sort of plot of The Age of Shadows, but it doesn't have the panache. And there's a lot of slow parts in the middle of the film, a lot of talking, a lot of pontificating about the theme of Korean independence and using violence and if it's right or not. There's a lot of cliche moments too, like every time the villain, the Japanese prime minister, whenever he's on screen, he's complimenting the Korean people about their ability to resist and how dare they try to come after me. And it's really on the nose, and so is the rest of the themes of fighting and never backing down. It definitely feels like a propaganda film at times, even though, it kind of does feel that way, of course. I'm not expecting nice Japanese people in these kind of movies, but the movie doesn't have much of a point besides, you have to fight for your freedom no matter what. And there's some grim moments. It's a very bleak and dour film. Even the ending is kind of sad too. So overall, Harbin is just an okay film. I feel like it should have been a little bit more balanced, a little bit more creative in its direction and story, with not too many slow parts, a little bit ratcheting up the tension in other places. So I give Harbin a 6 out of 10.